So, this was an unplanned last-minute stream, but because we couldn't do Dokapon today. But other than that, last-minute stream. Monster Prom.
Just
We're gonna be
here,
dating
so-
some gamers. 4 players?
Did we not say 3?
Are we doing 3 or are we doing 4?
You said 4. Because you realized there was 4 of us.
There are 4 of us. I don't have the color blade.
Yeah.
Why is the color blade not up? Whatever. I always have the icons. I'll have the icons. It's easier. Do you want to do 3 or 4? All of us?
Yeah.
May as well go for 4.
Yeah.
And if Grace does have to leave early, we'll cross that line when we get there.
We all have one controller.
We don't want to do a long game.
Why not? Well, it's only around 2.5 hours long. Historically, these have been accurate.
Historically, yeah.
Regular?
We can do
Probably.
regular.
Yeah.
Be the best.
What beat?
We can change it during the game. Let's do retro again.
Well, I was gonna say fantasy since we unlocked that last time.
Oh, true. Let's do fantasy.
Sure.
Which means we get a different genre.
Ah, SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits, but here we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belong. Who are you?
Are we gonna do this player order thing again? I guess it doesn't matter, because the player order's decided after we go in.
What's our naming scheme?
Oh.
Hmm.
That's funny. Green! Who's green?
I'm green.
I mean, what's that from?
That's the color green. I don't know what to tell you.
Can you highlight Damien? I just want to see his color. And actually, sure, let's go with using Damien.
Spicy
Spicy red is his color, okay.
What are you? What's your name?
I thought we were doing yellow, I guess, sure.
Let's make it the wrong color on purpose. Yeah.
The Prince of Hell is back.
Greg?
Do I want to be Grab again? I can do that.
You want to be Grab?
I'll be Grab again. I'll be Orange.
This'll be fun.
For my character, same one as last time. Yee.
What's your
Gabi.
name?
That's the,
We could go with
Is
Barry
Lavender-
Winkle again.
is Lavender incorrect?
Eventually she's Periwinkle, so...
Hmm.
It's a little different, but not that far. It's close enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be a
Wait,
complete.
no, she's not Periwinkle. That's
You can
what you
also
called
be-
her last time, isn't it?
You can also
I don't
pick blue, so we have green, yellow, orange, and blue.
the primary colors.
Yeah.
or red. Either way,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Guess Periwinkle or whatever. No, blue.
Blue. I can't believe it. The Jasper's friend.
I'm ready to slay the con.
But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of these 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
We know these guys.
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from an endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam de Leoncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved.
Count your days.
Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We've had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident.
Tell us about yourself, Green.
Tearless for everything, world domination, pretending you're someone else, main character syndrome, collecting katanas, forming a cult for the lols, Garfield x Naruto. I'm just gonna let the game give me whatever. I'm not gonna go for anyone, and figure out who the game's telling me to go to. So
Okay.
let's say collecting katanas, yaoi, and world domination.
Oh, main character syndrome.
Hmm.
Hugs. And shiny dice.
Hawaii plushies of deadly animals. World domination and forming a cult for the lulz.
Yaoi, main character syndrome, and hugs.
Let's go,
Three
Yowie!
necessities. Top 3 animals.
Oh, look, it's Vanos.
Oh wait, this is different from last time.
Dog thingy. I mean, not all the ones from the first one.
That's
were
a
same, I
dog!
think.
No, what I mean is we had to choose
We have to choose between dies.
the
Now
pocket
we're just
people
animals.
or whatever they called it.
Yeah.
Oh, the pocket Pokemon. Now we're looking at animals.
Dolphin, owl, octopus, I guess.
I can't believe no one went with the
Dolphin,
Bojack option.
Owl, octopus.
Horse, owl, and dog. No, actually, horse, owl, dolphin. That's the Bojack way.
Dolphin, octopus, and wolf.
You're going to... So you're dating Bojack?
No!
No, let's make
Why would anyone?
We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we have decided to take on a project we have been putting off for too long.
Your weapon.
Making our own comic.
Yay!
We had so many ideas, and yet we always find excuses not to work on them. The con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it.
Oh, we got some new ones.
Gotcha.
for
Let's do the
heroes.
romance one.
Oh,
wait, before because now we that we've
Now we
seen
know.
the full
Now we know what
one,
it is.
we know what genre it is.
Let's do the romance one.
Sure.
And then space fiction, and then superhero.
The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going: that we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
In the future, we're old and afraid.
Set this con on fire.
Whoa, you're bold. What the hell?
No, I'm the maniac.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What am I? What are my stats? There are 2 reds. That's confusing me.
That's why I went for it to find out what the difference
Oh, hey.
between the reds were.
I have a lot of charm for picking world domination.
You have to be charming to dominate the world, I think.
Is this true?
I mean, that's one way. Yeah.
I guess. Sure, okay. What am I missing? Do you want to be smart?
I'll I'll just buff up my charm, I guess. I don't know. Where?
Wow, I am not creative. I need to get that up.
I'll just buff up my charm and see what it takes me. At the stands, you find a fanzine vendor. You ask her what her zines are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one of her fanzines. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Dang, some of these pics you haven't even seen before. You're bowled over by your own charm.
Just kidding, it's zero charm.
You're prowling the merch hall with Liam, April, and Omen when you nearly trip over an enthusiastic fanzine seller in the aisle.
Alright, who's being who?
Well, there's 4
This
characters.
is a new outfit for April.
There's
Oh,
4
yeah.
characters in this scene. Who's taking who?
Well, I feel like I get...
I think there's a legal obligation for you to be April.
Oh,
Yep.
baby
Yeah.
angry. Hi! Do any of you have a craving for amazingly mediocre art? If so, buy one of my zines.
Absolutely not. God, no.
Absolutely not. I only purchase mediocre art if it is deliberately mediocre for ironic purposes.
Sorry, I can't. I'm actually saving the last of my money for something that I actually want to buy. Wait, does it don't want to be the emotions?
You should also do
Adam?
the emotions. I think it'd be funny.
Who
Okay.
wants to read emotion? Okay.
It's something called anything but your zine.
Do any of you care about supporting starving artists?
Goodbye.
No,
No.
I believe in the survival of the fittest. To the wolves with you.
What about your quiet friend in the back? I bet they want a zine.
She's looking at you. Fuck. You're definitely the weakest link in the group. Your friends have the stamina to refuse her all day, but Green? People pleaser extraordinaire? You're totally gonna cave. Okay, I'll buy a zine.
Yes, one sold, 99 to go. I am so gonna break even today.
Which zine will you choose? Everyone knows one's artistic taste is a great way to determine their identity, maybe even their worth.
Don't worry, Green. We're not gonna judge you just for whatever silly little fanzine you buy. Not out loud, anyway.
I was totally going to judge them aloud.
Likewise, my judgments are just too good not to share them publicly.
This simple transaction has turned into a desperate bid to impress your friends. Why does this always happen to you? Choose your zine wisely. Love Letters I Never Sent, a romantic zine based on a true story of the world's most unethical postman. Most Wanted, 30 thirsty portraits of the world's sexiest international criminals.
This is probably charm. I think the bottom one might be boldness.
Well, I don't know what I'm...
Or
looking
fun.
for.
I think it's fun, actually, on the bottom.
Well, I don't know what stat I need yet, so I'm just gonna go for whatever.
Whatever's funnier, I
Whatever's
guess.
funnier. I love crime.
Okay, 1 second. Thank you so much for your money. I mean your purchase. Okay, bye.
Seriously, I don't know about sexualizing murderers and nerd
Neither
world.
do Is he really sexualizing if they were sexy to begin with, Liam?
Exactly. I am both a murderer and a ne'er-do-well, and I find no problem in the fact that I am sexy. Leave Green alone.
She's hot as hell, I have to agree.
Yeah, leave Green alone. Your friends start flipping through the zine. They seem much more interested in it now that you've forked over the money for it.
Okay, but this one is just a hamburger. How does stealing some burgers make you an international criminal?
Well, according to this description, he also committed multiple war crimes.
You know what they say, stealing burgers is a slippery slope into war crimes, punk.
I have the feeling no one has ever said that.
Shut up and read the next one, Liam. The Bloody Valentine, a boobalicious babe with a psycho killer smile.
Her many crimes include credit card fraud, armed robbery, murder by firearm, and murder by balloon, just to quote a few.
Murdered by balloon.
Bloody Valentine, whose identity is unknown. but some crime-solving online communities have built theories that connect her to an innocent internet micro-celebrity.
Niche internet micro celebrity my ass! What I mean is, we don't want to fry our brains by getting into bogus internet conspiracy theories. Give me that!
April snatches a zine from Liam's hands and throws it in the trash. She then proceeds to light the trash on fire. She also buys all the other copies of the zine and throws them into the fire too.
Gotta go.
Whoa, look at this fire! It makes me crave some hot BBQ. Let's all get some hot BBQ and forget about this forever.
April is
Hold
being
on.
super suspicious.
What's going
Then
on
again,
here?
this is barbecue you're talking about. You lose 2 charm but gain 2 fun from choosing the zine about hot people.
She is being a little... What's going on here?
Huh?
I was gonna
This
say
feels like
Bloody
maybe a
Valentine's a
secret
reference.
ending.
Is that a secret ending?
Now next.
We'll see. Yellow, it's your turn.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that.
I want to go to the hotel.
Okay, then I'll go to the lobby.
Don't go to the hotel. I thought you which were you
I
gonna
didn't know
go?
where I was going to go. I was actually about to say hotel, then Grace said I want to go there. I was like, alright, not there then.
You're
Neo!
tired from all the shenanigans
I
at
forgot
the
he was
con,
Leo.
but a severe case of FOMO prevents you from going back to the hotel. If you take a power nap here in the lobby, you'll be well rested and technically not miss out. Lots of
Oh, he's
people trip on
technically
you,
well rested here.
but they say nothing as they imagine you sleeping is as a cosplay performance, referencing some movie or anime. You get some rest and 2 boulders from not giving a single fuck.
Yeah, remember when Dio fell asleep?
Violence. You're walking the floor with Nico, Liam, and Doug when a man in Spider Guy cosplay runs up to you all.
Hi, sorry to bother you all, but I'm proposing to my boyfriend today and I really want to make it special. Can you help me?
Adam, do you want Doug or do you want Nico?
I'll go with Doug.
You're good with Big the Cat. Uh-oh, there's murder involved.
Sorry, but we're sort of
Oh.
on our way to a panel.
You never saw what my title is.
Can we pause it?
The has.
Has been.
Still called out. The panel can wait, Liam. This is for love. We have to help.
Real heroes never ignore someone in need. We must save this man's stolen heart.
Oh, I'm a
great.
guy.
Now we're Phantom Thieves.
Thanks, Green Guy, you look strong. You hold this rope and dangle me off the balcony. White Ranger, can you skip the Spider Guy theme song?
A few minutes later, Spider Guy hangs upside down and gives you a heartfelt proposal speech to a Green Gremlin cosplayer, underscored by Nico's romantic beatboxing.
Beatboxing. Wow, this is also southern, but yes, of course I'll marry you.
Spider Guy takes off the Green Gremlin's mask to kiss him and freezes.
You're not Vernon. No, my name's Theodore, so do you think we could set the wedding date for October? Are you more of a summer wedding kind of guy? What? No, there's been a mistake.
Just then, another Green Gremlin cosplayer walks out of the bathroom and sees you all.
Paul? What the hell? Were you about to kiss that guy? Of course he was. He's my fiancé.
Crap, we got that guy engaged to a total weirdo. We're losing karma for sure.
What a mess. This is why we should never help strangers.
Well, this is kinda your fault. You owe it to Paul to help him get out of this. Or at least get him used to his new surprise fiancé. Use logic. But Theodore, the Green Gremlin never got married. The marriage is not canon. Test the strength of their bonds by locking the 3 of them in a log cabin during a snowstorm, with only 1 bed.
Sorry, I ain't trying to decide.
This is fanfiction.
This is highly violent.
And there's
I think
supposed to be
violent.
a snowstorm in the cabin nearby. Sure.
The cabin?
Yeah, let's go with the cabin. I'm curious to see where it goes.
Surprisingly, everyone's into this spicy plan. A few days later, you're all hiking up the snowy peak to free your
Few days
little
later,
lovebirds from
it's
their cage.
over.
Oh, look at them!
Oh, I didn't even think about outfits.
They're
I can't wait
cute.
to see who Paul shows. I bet his love for Vernon was strengthened while huddling together for warmth and freezing temperatures.
Why does Nico look like that? Where's the bear from?
from the bear.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I'm a Hydar Theodore shipper. Having only one bed
Hydar?
available turns strangers into soulmates all the time in fanfic. You reach the cabin and unlock the door, and Vernon and Theodore
Oh.
burst through covered in blood.
What the fudge?
The fuck happened to you?
You happened to us. What the fuck were you thinking, knocking us out and locking us in there? That was a nightmare. I'm terrified of enclosed spaces, and I'm kidnapped and stranded with no food or water.
Yikes. In hindsight, this plan was definitely more survival horror than rom-com. Our bad guys.
Wait, why are there only two of you? Where's Paul? And whose blood are you covered in?
Anyway, thanks for fucking nothing. We're leaving. Never talk to me or my new boyfriend ever again.
Whoa, I guess in a weird, messed up way, we helped them find love after all. Okay, I was trying to say if we should say it.
It's the Overnon, the ship we never knew we needed.
I suppose the experience of murdering and eating someone for survival can bond two people together. In its own twisted way.
The experience of what? Well, as long as your name isn't Paul, everything panned out just fine. Take your too fun and negative too smart, you bloody Valentine.
I know
Hey, they brought it up again. It's almost like they like the song. Go to the hotel. Right with creativity.
You're chilling at the hotel room with nothing to do, looking around for cheap entertainment. You notice April's purse hanging from a chair. Will you dare violate the sanctity of an idol's purse? Of course you will. You grab the purse, open it, and... Oh no. No way. It's too horrible to describe. Don't count on me to utter these words. Here, have 2 creativity and go imagine it on your own. I'm out.
Alright, see ya.
Of the narrator.
Later, you're at the hotel bar with April, Zoe, and Omen when you're approached by a drunk guy with too much pussy on his mind. Who's taking Zoe?
I can
Good
probably
question.
take Zoe, I guess.
If only Lucan was here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you want to take the mushroom or no?
Go on. Hello, ladies. You look like you need some company.
Shut up.
Why would you think that? We are keeping each other company. Are you stupid or something?
No. The short answer is yes, but I think he's trying to flirt with us.
And why I am. I like your tentacles, girl. What
Oh.
holes do they like to go in?
Oh.
What?
No, we did say, but the narrator did say to us, home. They like to go home.
Oh, you already invited me back to your place. I'm in. Oh my god.
They don't have a name, thank God.
You're propositioning intercourse before you even know her name. Courtship has grown much more vulgar since my day.
Yeah? How long ago was that? I love a mean milf.
What?
I don't think that's what you say
What is
to
it?
someone.
What is this person's problem?
Well, they
He's
don't have
drunk.
a name either. Sir, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but none of us are looking for a date right now.
Aw.
Oh no.
But you didn't make an exception for me, right? I'm a cat.
Nope. I just something you can catch these fucking hands!
You want to play hard to get, huh?
Oh
That-
no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, we know
Okay,
what
he's
it
a
is.
little more than drunk.
What is that? Semicolon, right parenthesis?
I
This is
will
a good
show you
line.
predation. Someone hand me a knife.
No, don't jeopardize your redemption arc for the sleazeball. I'm sure Orange can get rid of him, right, Orange?
What do I do?
You sure can, and you could do it in the funniest way possible.
What?
This is the perfect time to use that trapdoor you proactively installed a month ago in case something like this happened. You just need to trick this dude into standing on it. Call this Casanova's grandma and see if he feels like flirting in front of her. To be fair, at this point, you know he might, but let's check.
First one. Wait, you installed a trapdoor in this bar? I thought you said you installed one in the con center. I installed several trapdoors in the weeks leading up to the con. There's one
I
here,
like
two
how
in the-
they have the characters talking more actively.
Yeah.
And I thought this was like a thing that happened with the Space Prince, where he just had trapdoors.
Yeah, I do wonder if how much the dialogue will change depending on the character. I doubt it, but it's still. Something like is that the player characters at least do have personality. It's just not necessarily shown because
Are there
they're player
trapdoors? Like, are they just so blatantly obvious you can see them, or like, are they hidden so then like you could just randomly fall through one?
I think they're
Or can
hidden.
people just see them and walk around them? There's one here, 2 in the main lobby, 1 in a bathroom stall, 1 in the main stage, 1 in the elevator, and at least 1 more, but I forgot where I put it. That's not good.
Damn, Orange. One cannot say that your trapdoor technique is half-assed.
I think this goes beyond even full arse. This is like double.
Double. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what to make. Oh, well, I looked. Double.
Yeah.
What
Uh-oh.
do you?
Oh no.
I'm not reading this.
Okay. Actually, we were talking about how much hotter you'd look if you stood over there.
Oh, really? Right here?
No, like 2 feet more to the left.
Here?
Now you are too far left. Stand on top of that unrelated square cut into the floor.
Yeah, that's perfect. Let her rip, Orange.
You pull a huge lever that you're surprised nobody asked about earlier. The annoying flirt falls deep into the earth.
Hooray!
Ow, I think I broke
Oh,
all my bone. No,
That's all
no.
you can say.
There are no bones there. I swear, you can try to kill some guys and they still won't take a hint.
They're dead, they don't take a hit somehow. So true.
You gain 2 smarts for having the foresight to install so many trapdoors, but you lose 2 charm.
Gotta get them.
So
What does
fucking
April know about killing people? Hang on, that just implies she's killed people.
I think many things so far have implied she's killed people.
It's
Okay,
true.
what-
That one is true.
Okay, what's my thing title?
Oh, I didn't say
That's
gracious.
The Nincom-
Come on.
Oh, okay. So what do I get out of the main stage and community zone? I guess?
Main stage is smart, community zone is fun.
Community zone then.
There's a Smash Bros tournament on at the community zone. You sign up because love always trumps violence. The matches involve 8 players each, and things get horny and confusing quite fast. In the end, it's very hard to tell who actually won, but you all surely got fun in the process. Doug and Oatman are competing in the
Puyo
Puyo Puyo tournament.
Oh, nice.
They need all the support they can get. You and April go to cheer them on.
I
wanna play Lemon.
A lawyer-friendly name.
Hey Doug, great job so far. You're kicking butt at this game for children.
I cannot believe I lost. This game is impossible. For you to have made it this far, Doug, you must be a true master.
Well, I like to play Puyo Puyo to unwind before bed, so yeah, I'm not bad.
Doug's better than not bad. He's great. He makes it all the way to the final match.
I think he's made of Puyos.
Ghost dude.
Who is this guy?
Mhm.
I think he's actually named, unfortunately.
Oh.
He's a streamer. Should I do it?
Yeah, you know what? You are the streamer. Is one that's streaming.
Yo, what the fuck is up, chat? Your boy Riz is here to stomp ass at the Puyo Puyo final.
Good luck, buddy.
Aw.
It's gonna be a great game.
Yay!
It sure will be. For me, I eat losers like you for breakfast and shit out your dreams. LMAO.
Not complaining, but
I hate to sound rude, but don't you think you're being a little bit rude?
Bruh, it's called trash talking. What's wrong? You can't take it? Are you a little bitch? You got a stinky little bitch baby diaper on?
Can we punt it? Shoot, he's a ghost. No, we can't punt him. No, I'm not, yeah? And I never wore diapers. My family couldn't afford them.
This mouse-breeding shit stain appears to be maligning our good friend Doug, and is affecting his Puyo Puyo performance.
Someone
April, you restrain him while I stab him 12 times.
They're besties. What? No, I'd never be an accessory to murder. Especially not with so many witnesses around. Wait, she does no more. Oh no.
I feel like all of these are connected in a way.
Yeah, something's going on, I think.
Yeah.
Or it's just really
we
convenient.
We didn't even get any allusions to it last time we played. That's fair. You still can't let this slide. You need to get Doug's mind off of the trash talk so we can win. Lend Doug your fanciest hat. You'll get so many compliments from strangers, it'll cancel out the trash talking. Release 3 raccoons. Everyone knows raccoons love garbage, so if Riz keeps trash talking, you'll risk the raccoons looking for food inside his filthy mouth.
Give him the hat.
You grab your fancy hat, which you always keep with you for self-esteem emergencies, and plop it on Doug's gorgeous, gooey head.
Oh, Ratatouille. Lou, are you really letting me borrow your fancy hat? I'm honored.
What the fuck ever, bro? You look stupid as hell. I almost feel sorry for you.
Yo.
I have so many characters in this.
Hmm.
Yo, Doug. Nice hat. Are you cosplaying some kind of cool, flamboyant musketeer? I love it. He's cosplaying a fucking loser. You'll see.
Hey, cool hat. Stop by my zine table later. Tournament players of cool outfits get a discount.
Lame. Who would want free stuff and a heartfelt compliments? Definitely not me.
Oh, sure. This is Channel 7 News, reporting to you live from the Puyo Puyo tournament. I'm speaking with a finalist who's both skilled and stylish. Any comments, sir? Well, it's like they say, it's not about the size of the hat in the fight, but the size of the fight in the hat.
What does that even mean? Fuck you, scrub lords, I'm out. Doug wins the match by default, or rather, by default, of your glorious hat.
Thanks, fam.
Thanks, Blue. The hat was just the confidence boost I needed.
Oh, Doug, the confidence was in you, not the hat. Someday you'll be able to summon it all on your own.
Does that mean the hat is now open for the taking? Sure, everyone gets a turn. You gain 2 charm from your amazing hat, but you lose 2 smarts.
I guess I'm stupid now.
Oh,
Everybody choose an animal.
does it have to be fictional? I guess I'll do it, rat.
Hmm.
Platypus.
Pigeon.
Rat, platypus.
Rabbit.
Okay. Rat, platypus, rabbit, pigeon. Okay.
Got it.
So we heard about
Player order is decided based on how intriguing would it be if a magical girl anime had this animal as the main companion and the protagonist. Start debating now.
Let's see, pigeon, rat, rabbit, and
Platypus. I feel like platypus might take it.
that would be the most intriguing. I feel like rabbit has happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rat is I guess it depends for rat because, you know, it's a rat. When you look at them in
Yeah.
real life, you're like, trash thing.
But what?
So platypus was first, then.
Pigeons are pigeon.
Yeah, but like, where's pigeon and platypus go? Not platypus. Pigeon and rat. Which takes second?
Let's see, between rat and pigeon, what would you prefer? Oh, wait, I feel like
Intriguing.
for magical girls, pigeons are not as intriguing because they're fucking birds. And I don't know, would you expect a rat companion over a bird companion?
Well, I know the game my brother's making, he made the magical girl have a rat companion. So I don't know.
Huh.
I also don't know.
There's drops when you need them.
I'm willing to go third.
Okay,
So it's
And I'm
Adam,
second.
Adam, Grace, me, August, right?
yeah. So, I guess the
Yellow?
order did change a bit.
Orange, green, blue.
How convenient.
Time to get some fresh air.
For time to go in.
Fuck yes.
Big Sipper. Hey, stranger.
Hey, stranger.
This is the last tutorial about the food court, I promise. Did you notice that there are some locked dates? Those are tied to plot lines. Some plot lines will first appear organically and catch you by surprise. But once you finish them, you'll be able to trigger them again by choosing their respective date. These are also locked plotline dates at the Alone table. Those do not appear organically. You gotta unlock them, and only then can you trigger them through their respective dates. Plotline dates only appear during the first food court turn, since you need time for the plotline to fully develop. Also, they have a spicy meter to better inform the spiciness of the plotline and its secret ending. Anyhow, you must be hungry. Go sit somewhere. Okay, I only partially understood what he said.
I'll be honest, I didn't understand when he was just said.
Well, yeah, I noticed the locked date options, but I don't fully understand what he said. But it's fine. We'll figure it out.
Omen and Liam, I guess.
Get my food.
Omen or Liam?
I'm free.
Omen.
Oh, dang, you wanted Omen? Shit.
Board
Okay.
game night? Go out to dinner or watch a movie?
I didn't know what I was going for, honestly, Grace.
I was thinking Omen for this one, but that's okay.
Nope.
That's fine,
Watch
whatever.
a movie.
You and Omen watch a gory slasher movie.
Horrible!
Omen gets really into it. She's even taking notes on the killer's techniques. When the credits roll, she proudly shows you that she's been writing The Undefeatable Omen's Reascendance to Glory, a plan with 45 knives. We love a beautiful woman who's constantly working on herself.
Amen.
Orange.
Well, Deb, I don't know, well, I don't know if there's a point for me to try April again when my stats are and I'm looking for creativity. I guess.
There's also
I guess I
the
could
guest
try.
table, if you want, but yeah.
Guess I could try April again. Hi, Lucan.
Hey, Lucan.
Hey, Lucan.
Hello.
Guess I could try April again.
April?
Sure.
Sorry.
Try something.
Board game,
So
walk or
fast.
movie?
Let's go on a walk.
You and April go on a lovely
Yay!
stroll through the park.
Ah,
April tells you all about her dream to be a world-famous idol and how she plans to achieve it. Not to be outdone, you tell her about a dream you had last night where you grew spaghetti for hair. Maybe someday you could achieve your dream too. Do they do spaghetti hair transplants in Turkey? Time to find out.
Nobody sits like I sit.
Green.
It's time for green. August, what are your plans?
probably gonna call someone again.
Hmm.
Or
Did I even have Zoe in my thing?
No.
We didn't
I think
get Zoe
you
at
may have
all.
a Nico. I think there's a good chance you may have a secret ending, though.
oh,
With
You could
who?
still just go to Zoe anyway.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't know if I want to do
So-
Nico a second
You
time.
didn't have Nico in your thing. I don't know. Now I think about it.
We haven't even got Zoe yet, so sure.
Talk to Zoe.
yeah.
Board game night. You and Zoe have a great
Yeah.
game night. You play a storytelling game where you draw prompt cards and improvise a narrative together. Since it's you and Zoe, this quickly reaches its natural conclusion, competing to see which of you can add the most dicks to the story without entirely losing the plot. Who knew you could gamify erotica? What a wonderful world we live in.
Time to restore some
Hey,
stamina.
who you gonna call? Ghostbusters?
Yeah, let's call someone.
Miranda, Scott, Vera,
Gerard!
Gerard, or Sawyer.
Oh, we can bring
Uh,
Sawyer back. It's up to you though.
Yeah, let's call Sawyer.
Yay!
You invite Sawyer to join you at the con.
Who's taking Sawyer?
I'll take Sawyer, I guess.
Okay.
Welcome.
Sure, I'm in. Do you have valet for the parking for horses?
Only one way to find out.
Well, the one thing I yearn for... Well, you Sawyer, wait for a second.
Well, the one thing I yearn for is a simple, quiet existence. I see some of my friends talk about chasing the thrills of life, and that's just not me. It'd be nice to meet someone who prefers peace or change.
Is that like low boldness or something?
Probably low boldness.
But like high fun, I guess?
It might just be low boldness and not. Nothing else specific. Day 2, time for a comic.
Everybody's gonna love this or else.
Which turn card is? It's green and blue. Not blue. Yellow. It's green and yellow.
Yellow.
The con is a whirlwind of activity and overstimulation, but somehow you find time to work on your comic. Time to brainstorm.
So this is a
green.
romance novel, so...
What trend from the early 2000s should come back already? Only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool. People actually seeking revenge. Wearing pants. Delicious tobacco. Why did this trend die out?
To the bottom too, I'm tempted.
Honestly,
I like wearing pants.
delicious tobacco sounds funny.
It does sound funny, I'm tempted.
I'm doing tobacco.
Okay, everyone knows now.
I'm curious to see what happens if we go with that. I won't deny.
Let's do
fun.
delicious tobacco.
Alright, I forgot
Okay.
to give everyone stats. What's your strongest asset when on a first date? You taste like a pumpkin spice latte. You have strong yet graceful knees. Your eyes are soulless, almost as if they were 2 sexy empty holes. You can transform into a tiger.
You can transform into a tiger.
Tiger or pumpkin spice?
I like the tiger one.
What's everybody else?
Tiger's funny.
Tiger.
Okay.
We
That's
get to be
majority
Travis
tiger.
Touchdown.
Marks?
Oh. Oh wow, I'm really smart. Hella.
Hmm.
I think it's time to be stupid.
Yellow? The jester.
Yellow.
Just a baby.
Yeah, the jester,
I'm the
baby.
Joker, baby.
Sorry. The merch hall, I guess.
Walking around the merch hall, you notice a stand full of retro toys. Hey, some of these you remember from your childhood. Actually, you remember
Like
all of them. This guy raid your parents' house? You bought them all, just in case. Life was full of charm back then, before reality made you a cynic. You might be too old for these toys today, but you can still siphon 2 charm from the memories. Later, you're at the hotel bar with Doug and Nico. You progress past the happy, tipsy stage and are deep into sad boy hours.
They're sad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to sound ungrateful. My dad loves me, but I've never felt like he's tried to understand my hobbies or why I like the things that I...
Everybody shut the fuck up right now. I have glorious news. I finally tracked down my old magic grimoire from my villain days. I found time to check my old evil lairs for my belongings. Most of them have been converted into Airbnbs, but I found my grimoire buried in one of the bathrooms. The owner was irate, but you could not make an omelet without breaking a few toilets, or however the saying goes.
Yeah, you're right.
Good for you,
It's gonna be
Omen. What spell are you gonna cast first? Good question. One of my favorites was an incantation that turns people inside out. Such a slow, hilarious way to die.
You're not gonna do that one, are you?
Well, now I have to. Trust me, Doug, you'll love it. Corpus Inversonium Mysticum. Why do you all look the same, Nico? Were you already inside out or something?
What?
You trying to cast it on me?
I think the problem is, you know, the whole being defeated and imprisoned in a suit that blocks your magical powers thing.
Oh, right. Hey, cheer up. I'm sure you can still cast some of the spells in here without magic.
Heck yeah!
Yeah, it's like when you're making brownies but forget to buy sugar, so you use applesauce instead. Virtually the same dish. What are you talking about?
I think it's pretty clear what he's talking about. It's like when you're making brownies, but you forget the sugar. So you use applesauce.
Just add applesauce to your brownies instead of sugar, basically.
Clearly you've never made brownies with applesauce. Someone needs to enroll Doug in a cooking contest. But right now, you gotta cheer up Omen by finding a spell they can cast with no magic.
Dog is just
What
Percy
happens when I cast a
confirmed.
spell? I don't know.
This spell is for shooting metal projectiles at a deadly speed. you're pretty sure that's just a gun. You don't need a possession spell to control someone else's body. Just piggyback ride them.
Piggyback.
Splendid.
Good idea, Yellow! Without warning, they jump on your back and start piggybacking you. You're reminded that Omen is covered in painful metal spikes. You didn't think this through. I claim ownership over your mind! Talk to the frozen confectionery store and buy me a milkshake! Yes, Omen. Anything for you, Omen. We all say as you walk toward the ice cream parlor. Yellow! I command you to think 30 thoughts.
Okay.
What are you thinking about?
Oops.
Very nice. Oh, new idea. I command you to fly.
But I can't fly. That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible under my command, and I command you to fly, damn it! You're about to protest again when you realize that Omen's been pulling your hair to guide you, Ratatouille style, and led you to the edge of a cliff. Go, Yellow! Let's fly! To no one's surprised, but Omens, you fall off the cliff. It's a very long drop.
Oh, holy crap, are you guys okay?
Yeah. Luckily, Yellow broke my fall. Apologies, Yellow. I forgot that the flight spell and the mind control spells are different. Fear not, we shall get it right next time. Besides all your broken bones, this has been great fun. Too fun, even. You lost 2 boulders on the way down.
Finally, my turn.
I don't even know what Omen wants.
Boldness, I think.
Orange.
Wait, I was muted. What am I again?
Oh yeah, you're the comfort zoner.
Comfort zoner? I do want boldness, huh? Where's that?
Boldness is the lobby.
Yeah, I'll go there. Go to the lobby.
You're having a great time at the con, so you decide to tell the world by tweeting, "Having a great time at the con." Good one. Unfortunately, that's enough bait for an entire online troll to reply, "You're a dumb fuck." Whatever happened to online etiquette? You're not going to let him ruin your day, so you engage in a spirited but respectful debate with him. After a while, the troll writes, "Sorry, my mistake. You're a fucking dumb fuck." You're definitely embarking on a journey of revenge when this con is over. You're getting 2 boulders for not backing down from an online fight. Later, you and April take a stroll around the merch hall. You've done it a dozen times already, but now it's just you two, so it's kinda almost romantic.
Wow.
Look at that Vocaloid statue. Let's take a picture with it.
April pulls out her phone to snap a selfie, but then she gets a call that makes her face turn white. She takes a deep breath before answering it.
Hi, Mother. Why are you calling me? Whoa! Who's that? She's a mime.
Who wants to be the mom?
Wants to be the mom.
I think it'd be funny if they're the same voice, but I could do it. Good afternoon, darling. What a privilege to finally hear your voice. Are you aware that you've missed my last 6 calls?
Sorry, I haven't been checking my phone much while I'm at the con.
Is that so? I thought you were always on your phone. Imagine that internet job of yours.
I can hear the quotation marks over the phone, Mother.
Good. Could you also hear my disappointment at you leaving that Cirque de la Pitre for whatever streaming Minecraft is?
With all due respect, Mother, I really don't want to have this argument again.
An argument requires 2 opposing viewpoints with some degree of validity, my dear. Be that as it may, I called you today to make sure you've registered your clown egg.
Clown egg? Oh yeah, it's traditional for clowns to paint their signature makeup on an egg and submit it to the clown egg registry so no one copies your look.
Oh, that is a thing, isn't it?
Is
Do
it?
clowns do it too? I thought it was just mimes.
I didn't. This is the first I'm hearing about it, so.
I learned about this when designing Myra for One Night Escape.
That's really funny.
It was like, oh, like all most face paints are unique because there's a bunch of them that have like trademarks on them.
That makes sense. That's actually cool.
Why are you telling me that? Don't explain clowning to me, my dove. I'm not the one who dropped our noble craft for no discernible good reason.
No, Mother, I was explaining it to Orange.
Is her nose?
Hello?
Is her nose? Is she wearing a clown nose, or is her nose like that, like Buggy the Clown?
It's Buggy the Clown, what do you mean? That's clearly... she's Buggy the Clown, what do you mean?
That's true. Who's that? They better not be some new lover of yours. You know your father and I would never approve of you seeing a non-clown.
Oh, great, racist.
If you really are ready to begin courting, you should have talked to me. I could arrange you a chaperone date with Buffo from Circo de Pagliacci.
Or Buggy the Clown. Hey, you can't marry me up to Buffo! He smells like eggs and he haunts when he breathes!
Big yikes. You can't pursue April if she's unhappily married. So looks like you need to show her mom that you're a viable suitor. But how? You have just the thing for this. Not long ago, you recorded and edited a video introduction for an 80s video dating service. It explains why you'd be a good lover. Call your friend Liam. You'll be happy to confirm you are definitely a clown.
Is this a secret thing?
Possibly.
This might.
Wait, which one's what? Because I think the first one's Charm?
I think the first one is Charm, Lose, like, probably Fun or something.
Second
Or
one
maybe it's
maybe Smart.
Or maybe it's like,
Purple.
yeah.
I think is the second one Smarts? Because I'm very smart.
I think the second one's gonna lose like Charm or something.
Yeah.
Do I want the top one then?
I don't know what April needs. I kind of forgot. I was gonna check before the stream so we all knew what we were looking for, but I just simply did not.
She's heavy investment, so I don't know. What would... I don't think calling Liam would do anything.
I do wonder where it would go.
I mean,
I'm
at this
kinda-
point, it's a secret ending thing, but it's not. The secret ending only affects the final one.
Oh, it does? Okay, so...
Yeah, we also don't know if it is a secret ending.
I guess I'll do the bottom one, just to see what happens.
Yeah.
You open this up into a three-way call
Okay.
and put Liam on the line.
What?
August.
What do you mean, Orange? Are you locked in the bathroom again?
What do you mean again? No, I was hoping you could tell April's mom what a clown I am.
You want me to judge you to a total stranger?
Perfect.
I love the music cutting out.
And I thought you would never ask.
So, Liam, was it? Can you vouch for Orange's clowniness?
Indeed, as long as you define clown as one who commits acts of such buffoonery that you can't help but laugh, because otherwise you're crying. Moreover, her sense of style is clownish to the utmost degree. It would hurt your eyes all the way in the back row.
You know Orange can hear all this, right?
That's fine. It's healthy for her to endure a bit of constructive criticism sometimes.
The verbal brutality of this Liam person makes me trust them. And if they speak this well of Orange, I suppose she is good enough for me.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mother. Thank you so...
Yes, you're welcome. Now, away with you! I'm having a dinner party tonight, and the rubber chicken still needs to be brined.
Oh, gotcha. Bye, Mother. Bye, Liam. Thank you so much for helping me deal with her, Orange. How can I make it up to you? Oh, I know. I'll give you another favor to do for me. Can you please take my clowning to the registry? Mother will kill me if I put it off any longer, but I'm scheduled to do a stream soon. Thanks! Do I get an egg? I have an egg!
She gives you the egg, kisses you on the cheek, and flounces off. You'll never wash your face again. You gain 2 charm, but you lose 2 creativity.
Do I just have an egg in my inventory? Well, I guess it's just you and me now, little buddy.
I feel like this might
Do I not have-
Egg.
Do I
might be a
have the
story.
egg on me?
I'll be back.
You might want creativity. I don't remember which.
Who is green?
I'm green.
Who is green as in what's the game called them?
What?
For the escape menu.
The theme was
The
just
badass.
colors.
That is.
What am I getting?
You have
What
9
the-
charms.
Omen. I think Omen wanted boldness or something.
Owen likes boldness, Owen likes...
Yeah, but I didn't get to talk to Omen. You might start
Oh,
telling
you,
me
no,
to.
you went to Zoe.
I went to
Oh,
Zoe.
you right.
I don't know.
Zoe likes
she needs creativity,
creativity.
right? Creativity and what else?
Zoe requires, I'm assuming, creativity and fun.
Maybe
Yeah.
fun, yeah.
maybe
Omen
charm.
requires boldness. What about? Let me look back.
I mean, I think it depends on who you talk to. It.
Well, let's
At the
see. Let's
time.
see who it sends me to.
Yeah.
So I'll go to the hotel
Oh.
for now. You're chilling in your hotel room, staring at the ceiling. When you've already memorized the ceiling, you decide to call room service. Room service asks you, "How can I help you?" You tell room service you memorized the ceiling because you were bored. And turns out room service loves your room's ceiling. They memorized it out of boredom too. You talk about it for hours. The conversation is enriching and it inspires you for any ceiling-themed creative project you may have in the future. You gain 2 creativity. Drugs. When you're chilling in the courtyard with Zoe and Omen, when you spot Doug in a crowd, is he mingling? That's not like him. You get closer to investigate.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Hey guys. Sorry.
I
Let me
feel-
introduce you to my new friends. They're hardcore fans of stuck in the underhouse like me. Just go with it, please.
Yeah, Doug's the shit. He just looks like Frack the wisecracking skeleton. Come on, Doug. Say his catchphrase. Can't crack the frack.
Yeah, Frack, I totally know what you mean.
I do not. You haven't even played Stuck in the Underhouse? Well, you know what? Aw, nah, bird. Right, Doug?
Of course.
Someone give me a knife.
Zoe, these people are supremely annoying. And I stab them repeatedly.
That'd be taking it a bit far. Some fandoms can be toxic. Let's not rush to judgment.
What's your favorite gameplay anecdote? Mine was when we sent a death threat to that streamer for playing it in easy mode. He shat her pants. That was a total frack fest, another fan says. But I liked it even better when we doxed that fake fan who had drawn a picture of the frack eating ass. Can you believe it, Doug?
Hey, remember fracking in BoJack?
Totally. He should have remembered not to crack the crack.
Dude, you're saying it wrong. You're lucky we met IRL or I'd be doxing you right now.
I stand corrected. We need to kill these guys. And we need to save Doug.
Cross-carnization, a proven form of conversion evolution, in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. If you wait long enough, these fuckers will become crabs and leave Doug alone. Save Doug from this toxic fandom by introducing him to a much cooler, safer one. Fans of cocaine, also known as cokeheads. I feel
Everyone
like
smiles like crab.
the top one might be a plus for its minus charm.
I think it's going to be minus fun because it's crack.
One of those.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if
I
Zoe
think the
needs
top
fun or
one might
not.
be creativity too.
Yeah. I don't know what the bottom one is gonna be. Bottom is definitely fun. And I don't think I need fun. So let's do crab. You look up an article on carnization and show it to Zoe.
Okay, this is the coolest shit I've ever read, but we shouldn't get too excited. Like, don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure it doesn't I'm pretty sure it usually takes a really long time for evolution to have discernible effects.
Silence, Zoe! Green is writing a bright future where we all have exoskeletons and built-in weapons. And you are spoiling it! I beseech you, tell us more about it. Before you realize it, you're all leading Ramen deep into a conversation on colonization.
But according to this, personalization, you have stated environmental factors. I don't think the con is a suitable environment.
But I want these fuckers turned into crabs now! Give me crabs or I give me permission to stab them!
Right, we forgot about Doug. It's been 2 hours. He could be a full-blown toxic fan by now.
You get back to the lobby and find Doug all alone.
Doug, where are your friends?
I stabbed them. Doug points to the ground. He's surrounded by crabs.
Prince. Prince.
The time has come! Fight amongst you, you magnificent creatures!
Everyone turned into a crab but me. Is this a new form of rejection I wasn't aware of?
Don't worry, Doug. When our time comes, we'll all become crabs and live happily ever after.
Hooray! Your scientific knowledge got rid of those idiots. You gained smart, but unfortunately you also lose one.
I sharpened all my weapons.
Blue? Smart or fun?
Main stage.
The meme. Main stage?
Yeah.
You sit down to watch a panel about a new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve.
I'm just saying, guy with the gun already happened. Look at Marvel.
Beige. It's beige mage. You're a two.
You're a two.
Rogue. What does it say after rogue?
Was this already a class? I can't remember. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you 2 smart.
That's smart.
But who gives a damn? The warriors finally arrived! After helping them tie their horses' reins to a parking meter, you let them look at your schedule.
You wanna go get our autograph, huh? I wonder if I know some of the celebrities signing today. Oh my god, no way. They booked the horse who played the protagonist in My Normal Size Horse. You have to meet him.
We're gonna get a lot of BoJack, huh?
Yeah. What was My Normal Sized Horse about? Magical horses or something?
Yeah, magic and friendship are more of a pony thing. Horse's beauty shines brightest in mundane surroundings. My Normal Size Horse is about a group of horses who live in an apartment in Manhattan. They focus on the mundane minutiae of their everyday lives.
I didn't skip
Hello.
one, did I?
No.
No, okay.
Also, look at the title.
Yeah, that was an interesting
The
title.
unfuckable.
It's unfuckable. Why? Your charm isn't
knows?
that low.
No, their stats are that low. Why is it like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
They also have a high fun.
I assume it's I assume it's because of charm, but I don't know. The
So,
charm isn't
it's
that
like
low.
So it's like a horse with on Seinfeld?
What's Seinfeld?
Never mind.
You get to the main stage and are surprised to see that there's no line for the horse's autograph. Story approaches it with an almost spiritual awe.
Can I have your hoofprint, Mr. Horse?
Of course you can, says the horse's handler. You are low-key disappointed that the horse doesn't talk.
Thank you so much. This is the best day of my life.
Glad to hear it, kiddo. It's nice that there are still fans of this old horse left out there.
Gordy still has fans. I was crushed when they canceled My Normal Size Horse. Is Mr. Horse working on anything new?
Nah, the network decided that this stud's next stop is the glue factory.
Oh. I didn't know Mr. Horse is trained to use glue factory machinery.
He isn't. Mr. Horse let out the most beautiful, haunting neigh you've ever heard. You can't abandon him to his sticky fate. Save him from the glue factory. The problem is that the TV show was a sitcom, rebooted as a gritty, hour-long drama about a horse detective who solves crimes while fighting his addiction to ketamine.
my god, it's fucking.
It's
It's Filbert.
Filbert.
Yeah, I
It's
was about
over.
to say, isn't this just Filbert?
Unionize the glue factory. A union will fight for better workers' rights, such as dental insurance and not being turned into glue.
So unionize or BoJack referenced.
BoJack Horseman.
That doesn't know what we're talking about.
Filbert.
Filbert.
Cut to 6 months later, when you and Sawyer are sharing a bowl of popcorn and watching the premiere of My Normal Sized Horse After Dark. You'll never make it in this town, kid, says the hard-ass police chief. You're too bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. These streets will eat you alive. Nay, says the detective, played by Mr. Horse. The fuck did you just say to me?
Now this is quality television.
It was nice of the producers to listen to our ideas, even though we're just random people who mailed them in manuscript.
So wait, was the option really just BoJack? I was away from this laptop for a minute.
No, it was a gritty detective who is addicted to ketamine,
Oh, so
which is
no.
very similar to Filbert.
Yeah.
Yeah, they surprised me. I guess they really will reboot anything, but it paid off this time. Did they give you anything for the script?
Just $10,000.
Wow.
It's not that much considering how much they sold the show to Red
It really is Filbert. It's on Netflix.
No, it isn't on whattimeisitRightNow.com. Still, it's nice of them. What are you going to spend the money on?
Something cool, like $10,001 chicken nuggets.
Well, whatever makes you happy, I suppose.
You are happy, and so is Sawyer, which is the best part. You lose 2 charm, you gain 2 creativity, and 10,000 chicken nuggets.
Oh, it's time. Who are we gonna give all the
Hey
stuff to?
Fancy mystery box? Nobody knows what's in them. So pick one, and we'll both find out.
Alright.
I think.
Wait, I want.
Do we want to do the funny?
Well, I assume we want to get the rest of the stuff for the gallery, so we should probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing the funny live on stream would be funny though.
We've only gotten 2 of the funny anyway.
Yeah.
That's true. What if we
Maybe
get
we'll
hot
just do the
dogs?
funny, throw everything on somebody.
Yeah, but what if they can only have 2 things?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Okay, who wants
The game
it
will
then?
the game will probably block it if you can't.
Okay, so what one was the
Who's
sound and
volunteering?
audio one?
Which is the what?
Let's put
the
it on
last one.
tap.
What are we doing?
Yeah, Tep can have all of it.
Yeah, I
put
have
them
to
all on
throw
tap.
it on Tap because they're the streamer. So
Yeah.
Tap, you're getting I need you to get the sound and audio one.
I think it's Major Arcana, no
All
mercy.
of them.
Yeah.
And all of them on
Well-
tap.
On green?
Yeah,
green.
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna give you give you 4 and see what happens.
Hot dog.
As long as you can.
During your turn, this item changes all the sound effects.
Uh-oh.
Even the one right now? Well, I'm next. Alright, Tep, do you want one?
in. Pick
What
a
happened
box.
to
music?
Any box.
Be shoving you out of the way so I can get to the Major Arcana, no mercy.
What
Major
happened to the
Arcana.
music?
I don't know what happened to the music. I changed what music we were listening to, and then it just decided no more music. It's probably gonna be fix it later.
You can have it green.
Here
I have a
we
gift for
go.
you, green.
What's your problem with green?
Skibidi
Skibidi
toilet.
toilet.
During your turn, this item changes all the sound effects.
Oh no.
Huh?
How's that gonna work?
Maybe it'll just roll them.
Now Tap, you get it yourself.
Nobody knows what's in them.
It might just roll them.
I think we got this one.
Yeah, the music.
Music.
Oh yeah, this is the
Oh, it does
DDR.
stack.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Dollface. You know the drill. Choose blindly and choose wisely. Well, we know what we're doing.
I
Yeah,
really hope we get to
yeah.
hot dog you.
Here you go, Tab. You can have it. I want to get hot dog.
Why do you
Get
hate
hot
blue?
dogs. It's funny. Oh no,
Strengthened.
strength. That was a hot dog.
So
It
what-
is the
what
hot
is
dog
this?
one.
No, it's. Oh wait, yeah, it is.
Thanks for stopping by.
We have hot dog.
Why have you done this to me?
It's just gonna be like gunshots and hot dogs.
Don't worry, it's just bullying the streamer time.
This is gonna be
Oh, it's,
blue and I forgot what Grace's color was.
Orange.
Green and
My name
orange.
is Orange.
Blue and orange.
You'll
You
be
feel a
lyric
surge of
and-
creative inspiration and rush to work on your comic. What genius will your pen create today? Brainstorm and find out. What's a red flag you can't let slide on first date? They lack street smarts. They don't even own a single cow, reducing the chances of having tasting chalky milk whenever you want. They happen to live in the sewers, which probably affects your personal hygiene. Their appealing cooking skills are a lie, as they're being controlled by a rat under their hat.
Ratatouille.
Brad,
So
do we
you
reference
know
number
it'd be
2?
funny.
Yeah.
It's up to August if anything.
I'd say they happen to live in the sewers.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Which one?
The bottom
Different-
right.
Sewers? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. But what if they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
It's charming though.
Animates my brain.
Why haven't you finished that big project you told everyone about? You want to fuck a lot of people first. An ancient curse. Big Oil is pressuring you not to. They probably feel threatened by you, as they should. A creature living under your bed told you that you should wait. You don't want to be rude to the bed creature.
I like an ancient curse. This is pretty realistic to
Yeah.
me right now.
The
Are you,
curse.
are you
Bird,
instantly
big
cursed right
oil
now?
creature are all good.
I want to do the ancient curse.
The curse.
Yeah, what do you- the curse. Does everyone
What's it gonna
agree?
do? Increase your boldness? What's this for?
It's fun. I don't know. It's a
No.
curse.
Where the
It's
fuck
the
did it-
curse.
Mainstream.
Okay, I don't know why it didn't work before.
Let's
Ancient
do the
curse?
curse.
Hmm.
The curse
Smart.
is smart. Oh, I am so fucking smart, dude.
Time to get back to the con.
Out of my way.
Yellow.
Now we're gonna get jump scared
The
once it's
coward.
Step's turn.
I'm glad we get to show off the hot dog on stream.
Well, we'll get subliminal messages when it's Tep's turn.
But some
Oh, it's
little
my turn
messages could
still.
be something different each time.
Which one was boldness?
The lobby.
I guess there.
Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids! When will they learn? Stupid, you take pity on him and you try to comfort him. You tell him not to cry, but there are worse things than scratching your knees. Things like war, famine, or that time you forgot your pants at home. Fuck, why'd you have to remember that? Now you're crying too. After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decide to be brave and go on with your life. Unlike this stupid wimpy kid. Way to go. You gained boldness. You showed that kid.
The curse.
You're wandering around when you see Omen and Liam arguing. A spooky con staple as familiar as a merc table. One day daily in court, one day without this armor. That is all that I ask.
Then you're asking for too much. The Coven put you in that magic suppressant armor for a reason.
Yeah,
Well, Coven were involved.
stupid reason. You try to take over the world one time.
I'm sorry, Omen. You know I've always championed your ability to be redeemed. But withdrawing your magic is a step too far. Fuck you.
Yeah, Liam's also one of the Coven's redeemed villains.
You need to make peace with your new reality. If you need any help with that, let me know.
Liam.
As if I'd even ask you to hold open the door for me, you insufferable, unnerved eggplant.
Good day, Omen.
Underfed.
Bad sentry, more like. Liam refuses to authorize me to remove my accursed armor. It is unfortunate because there are many activities I would like to perform without it. Fingers crossed he's talking about sex. Alas, we must persevere. There are some other spells in my grimoire that I would like to cast, magic or not. It's not a storyline?
It might be.
I used to have the grandest of times summoning otherworldly creatures. Sometimes to broker deals, sometimes just to have a chat. Ah, the halcyon days of youth. My inability to activate a summoning circle makes this impossible. But perhaps, with your innovative ideas, we could change that? Omen's ego is clearly riding on this, and hey, with any luck, this might result in her riding on you someday. How can you summon an entity? No magic required. Summoning powerful entities is an exercise in selfishness. You're always calling them to come to you. Have you ever considered visiting them? Order a pizza. It's like summoning the delivery person, and it includes pizza, which most traditional summon spells lack.
Pizza.
That's like fun.
What a perfect plan! You place a pizza order while Omen dials up her resident shenanigan assistant. We heard there'd be pizza and came immediately.
Greetings, minions.
Good. But while we wait for the pizza, we are going to pick a fight. Let us check out that biker bar.
What? Why?
Doug, my sweet summer child. A summon's main use is to provide aid in battle. This is the only way to test Yellow's suggestion. Fuck yeah! Let's fight and die for this pizza, Omen! Never have I ever had better minions or friends. You soon enter the biker bar. Omen buys a beer exclusively for the purpose of throwing it at a stranger.
Count your days, fuckers.
That was my drink, you unwashed frog fucker!
Old one.
You want to fight?
Ah, what a sweet coincidence. That's exactly what I want. Eat ass, you foul beast!
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you too as soon as I get back from hiding in the bathroom.
So for Omen?
Yes! I command you to throw the pepperonis at my enemies, lowly hireling!
Ugh, the things I do to get a tip.
Your opponents are forced to deal with pepperoni face. Omen follows up by punching them, because it's hard to dodge a punch with scalding pepperonis in your eye. The employee isn't the same as all the other employees.
Man, we're getting subliminal messaging before the subliminal messaging.
Are you feeling pepperoni? Are you feeling pizza now?
Yes.
Your opponents are forced to deal with pepperoni face. Omen follows you by punching them because it's hard to dodge a punch with scalding pepperonis in your eyes. Later, after the fight, you all enjoy your victory pizza. Best spell side effect ever. You gain 2 fun and you lose 2 charm.
Let's stick to the schedule.
Let's hope you don't need charm.
I probably. What if I want more? I don't know. Okay, how about creativity?
Creativity?
Sure, I'm gonna. Yeah, I could use more.
You're in front of the hotel wasting time. A taxi stops right in front of you, because why else would you be standing there doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in and he takes you for a ride. Wow, the city's great. Skyscrapers, several neoplastic museums, suspicious holes in the ground. No matter where they set up the con here, this truly is one of the top cities worldwide. I meant no wonder, I don't know why, whatever. So, too bad these aren't locations in the game, so there's no art of them, but you can imagine them in your head and gain creativity in the process. You stop to chat with little April, which is what you've been calling the clown egg that April made the mistake of trusting you with.
It's actually a storyline! And that's why Cars 3 is the best installment in the franchise. Don't you agree, don't you, little April? Hey, Orange, who are you talking to? Huh? Nobody. Definitely not a smaller, more delicate version of you. Okay, silly goose. I wanted to ask you if you want to get a bite to eat. My treat. Huh? Oh, who wants to be them?
I was a mosquito last time.
No, that was Alicia. That was Mosquito talking. April 1st. This the hard-working Scarlet we were hoping to see. What are you doing out here?
You should be using your downtime between autographic sessions to practice your signature. Chop chop.
I was actually gonna get lunch with Orange if it's okay with you, Miss Managers.
Sir, please don't tell me you two are on a date. Dating is a violation of your contract.
Yes, having a romantic partner would be terrible for your brand. It makes it harder for fans to develop parasocial relationships with you.
Maybe that's a good thing?
Wrong. But I do sympathize with you, April. It must be difficult knowing that your contract is forever binding and that you're going to die alone.
Oh my
There,
god!
there.
Oh no.
Sorry.
No.
Never silly.
I love the finger guns. The finger guns are great.
Also, something apparently they're both female. But you know, Marla. Oh, their Mosquito's name is Marla. Okay. But you know, Marla, there might be a way to make April happy and make us money. If she dated another hot, trendy musician, her popularity might go up.
What? Oh,
That's not a bad idea. Perhaps we could set April up for a highly publicized date with Priscilla Bronte. Her last album was a hit.
and then Priscilla Bronte, I've never even met her.
So?
This isn't good. There's gotta be a way to put an end to April's manager's celebrity power couple scheme before it begins. You gotta sell yourself in the only language corporate sales understand. A dynamic PowerPoint presentation full of charts and buzzwords. The most marketable part of celebrity couple is the dramatic breakup. Then you could be the rebound and sell the fantasy that normal people have a chance with celebrities.
Gotta slice up the language.
The top one is probably smarts.
I don't want to be smart anymore, so I'll do the bottom one.
That's just my guess, but I don't know.
I would do that one.
Ooh, I like the normal people have a chance with celebrities angle. That's a great carrot to dangle in front of April's fan base.
Indeed. I could see the comments now. If someone this boring and unfashionable could catch April's eye, what's stopping me? Of course, we still need to set some ground rules with you, Orange.
Right. You didn't think we'd just let you run off with a sweet, adorable financial asset without any oversight, did you?
1. You are never to monopolize April's time. She cannot be late to any of her concerts, streams, rehearsals, public appearances, or legally required bathroom breaks. 2. If you and April break up, she'll be entitled to an alimony-esque share of your estate unless or until she writes a breakup song about you that hits double platinum. 3. You and April are never to do anything that could result in procreation during your sexual encounters. I loathe pregnancy scandals, and I'm not gonna take any chances.
Listen, oh, I'm not saying that. We don't have to talk about all this right now, Miss Managers. It's embarrassing.
April, it's high time we discuss the birds and the bees contract. Fine, here.
Bear in mind that we still need to stage some initial dates between Priscilla and April before Orange can play the rebound. So be sure to keep things platonic until the internet's filled with a Priscilla split headlines.
Otherwise, we'll sue you within an inch of your lives. Ciao!
At least you got them off your backs, but it looks like going to a restaurant together is out of the question now. Maybe we can get back to the hotel and order room service instead.
It's a deal. You gain charm for convincing everyone to lose
No.
that Priscilla's better off as April's ex, but you lose to creativity.
No.
I love how you keep going to get creativity and then...
It's gone.
Let's just skip the toilet sound.
I hate it.
No, it's still hot dogs.
Are they speaking about pancakes?
Oh, you didn't...
They are.
You didn't hear what they were singing about last time?
I don't know if I processed it.
Yeah, it's a pancake song.
Here we go.
It's probably a sequel to the pancake song from the last game.
Hot dog.
I don't know if it might be the same song. I actually don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. I still don't know if it's sending me to Zoe or if it's sending me to
The ending.
or if it's sending me to Nico.
I'll catch you this is.
Charm. Should better merch off. You'll find a portrait artist at the artist alley. Apparently he can accurately portray your soul. You've always wondered what your soul looks like. Buff, small and cute, maybe it's ginger-haired. No, it's just you and a weird blue glow around you. But hey, that glow sure adds charm to your looks. A while later, Zoe invites you to a cafe to discuss her newest project. You can't wait for a sneak preview of the fanfic queen's latest work.
Now the idea that after Space Lord's Jordav gets killed in canon, he's reincarnated as a cashier at a Walmart is a true reverse isekai.
Hello, friends. I see you're also patrons of what I've come to call hyperactive bitter bean juice.
Did they not have coffee back in your day?
No, they did. I just prefer my name for it. What are you working on?
Real. She's so cool.
Shut the fart noises.
I have to mute the stream. I can't hear. I don't want.
Bean's helping me with a new fanfic about a powerful villain being forced to adapt to modern society.
This is what you wanted.
No, we wanted one more element of chaos. Unfortunately, it sounds like you only get one of the sound effects.
Oh my. I find that deeply fascinating for reasons that are not worth examining. What is the plot progression? How does this former overlord adapt to their strange world?
I'm not sure yet. We're still in the early planning stages.
Can they bring themselves to accept the overpriced inferiority of the taxi cab over the vastly superior locomotive? Do they conquer the intellectually barren wasteland of social media, or do they succumb to its insidious brain rot? And, are they successful in their pursuit of happiness?
I love this sprite.
Bean's here to help me answer those kinds of questions. You want to help us brainstorm?
No, thank you. Creativity is not my strong suit. I would rather listen to Green's ideas than harshly judge them.
You're the scary overlord. Pitch a plot for Zoe's new reverse isekai fanfic. The villain gets the one legendary artifact that didn't exist in his realm. Therapy. The villain realizes the new world would feel less confusing and threatening if he rode a big, menacing excavator everywhere he goes.
Hot dog.
My god, it's poison every time.
It also plays whenever I do this.
Make the stream unwatchable speedrun.
If Rubbish does decide to join in, they're gonna be so fucking confused when it comes to my turn.
Yeah, that was the point.
Because I don't think Rubbish knows what the systems are in this game.
Hot dog.
What's creativity or charm? What would get it? What would get that?
I don't know if either of these do.
Yeah.
The top one might be smart.
The bottom one might be boldness. And I don't think I need boldness for Zoe.
No, no.
So I'm going villain. Artifact therapy.
Huh? And what is therapy exactly?
I never did myself, but I think it's what people do to have when they have mental problems that require when they have hot dogs.
Wait, what?
Hot dogs and they need professional help.
Yeah, when they need professional hot dog.
And they got a hot dog on their brain.
That's my mental
You're not
problem.
wrong.
Oh, like hiring a plumber.
Imagine being a therapist and you have someone come into your office and be like, "Man, every couple of seconds, I just see hot dogs. Just everywhere.
Oh, you
Okay,
got
sit
you
down.
got a
We'll talk about this.
you got a terminal case of hot dog brain.
You have a terminal phase of subliminal messaging.
Alright,
we're gonna
I'll
have to
set you up
put
with
we're
some
gonna have to put you
prescription.
we're gonna have to put you down.
Therapists can't prescribe though. That's a psychiatrist.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Hot
bring you
dog
to the psychiatrist. But I think your diagnosis is you're going to have to be put down.
Expert opinion, you're gonna have to be put down.
Are we allowed to do things?
Yeah, that's it. I think therapists are basically plumbers for your brain.
Interesting. My brain has historically been clogged with bad thoughts like a shit-filled toilet. What sort of instrument do therapists use to excavate those mental clogs?
Hot dog.
I think they talk to you about your feelings.
I think they shove a hot dog in your.
Your brain. Hot dog. See that? This is therapy.
Sometimes the therapist makes the patient describe Bolabi abstract art. For some reason, he usually makes them talk about their shitty dads
What, you mean the Rorschach
and hot
test?
dogs.
I
And
love
hot dogs?
I love the visual having a bunch of hot dogs. The music being about waffles, pancakes, being about pancakes, and it just. And then,
Those
and then all
cupcakes.
the sound effects are.
They're farts.
I wish it did alternate between the two. Effect.
How tedious. People pay for that kind of treatment?
Yeah, weird, right? Maybe they just want the therapist to prescribe them drugs.
Oh, like heroin. I'd wondered why modern science disavowed such an effective cough suppressant.
Nah, not heroin. They prescribe exclusive designer drugs like Xanax or Zoloft.
Whoa. Those drugs must be quite strong. They sound as if they were named after ancient wizards.
I like her.
Hang on, Xanax isn't the common. Why didn't they use? They used a brand name.
Zoloft is a brand name.
Yeah, that's what it'd say. They could have just used the generic name.
Nope.
You're making a point.
Yeah, modern medicine might as well be wizardry to me.
You're making
Modern
a point
drugs.
that people.
This is a very interesting conversation just because it's Zoe. We're finding out Zoe doesn't know as much as we would think. While Omen is learning about the modern world, and we both know they're both like former villains in a way.
Well, hot dogs
Zoe's a
and-
lot. Zoe just got here, to be fair.
Yeah,
Thank you for this information. I may look into hiring a brain plumber myself.
Ignore the hot dogs on the way out.
Go for it, girl.
Hot dog.
Here's a hot dog.
You know that like the visual of the hot dogs falling down the screen. I imagine there's just like hot dogs all over the floor now. Well, there's no denying that
it's like
Omen
a-
needs therapy.
it's like the crab
It's
one.
like a
except
Dog
it's
video.
hot dogs.
It's like a Dog Day video. Multiprom, but every 5 seconds a hot dog appears. And it's just like all over the floor at the end.
Well, there's no denying that Omen needs therapy, so you're gonna call this misinformation dump an unconditional win. You gain 2 charm for encouraging your friend to get professional help, but lose 2 boldness for choosing self-improvement over a dope-ass excavator.
Let's unlock some map locations.
Ooh.
Blue. Smart or fun?
Okay. Let's see. I need more mods.
You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled Are Dating Sims Bad? The stage is empty.
Nope.
After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says, "They're not, because they never left to begin with."
Applauds.
The audience goes crazy! Crazy for dating sims! You gain smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool.
This is kind of a joke to the fact that this is a dating sim and they're so fucking cool.
But you only went to that panel to kill time before the real big event. April invited you, Doug, and Nico to hang out with her while she signs autographs today.
Oh, look at that outfit. Oh, he's like, that's light.
So cool. I can't believe
They're
I
white
get
yoga.
to be backstage at a real life autograph signing. Do you think the president will come?
He has the apple too.
The present is surely one of April's top subscribers. It isn't a matter of if, but when.
I am Cammy. You're an inspiration to me, April.
Nice to meet a fan.
And it's first to me too, Kimmy. Am I making this up to you or a friend?
Okay, let me write that down.
Do you want April to write your name in
I'll
my
write
death
that
note
down.
too? I promise nothing bad will happen. Heh. You've had your 30 seconds of small talk, kid. We gotta keep the line moving. Next.
Hold on. Hi, Miss Managers. Are you here to send me on break?
Of course not. Look at this line. You can't go on break now.
But I've been doing this for hours, and my hand's really starting to cramp.
And what we love about you, April, is that you'll push through those setbacks like the contractually obligated professional you are.
Just remember what we taught you. If you have a bad feeling, put it in a balloon and let it float away.
Exactly who I want to make float.
Yeah, just like that. You're a star, April. Don't let us down.
Okay, I guess a little early on said carpal tunnel's just the price of fame.
Poor April and her first world problems. There's gotta be a way to give her a break without violating her contract. Have April spit on each person who comes through the line instead. It's faster, and most people will probably prefer it anyway. Tell a page of April's diary to each fan. You can always make it up to her by writing a new one.
What the fuck? These both suck.
That's the, this is,
Why can't we just have the third option? Write everyone's names in the death note.
have April spit on each person, I guess.
These both suck.
No.
I don't think people would like to be subjected to that sort of thing.
Actually, we've all been discussing it, and we'd like this better than the autograph.
I mean, food. Still, I'm not sure my agency would agree to.
If the audience likes it, we'll approve it. Make sure to charge extra if it's an over large loop.
Oh, well, if it gives my wrist a break, I'm game. Who's next? Okay. Hello,
April,
broccoli.
I'm your biggest fan.
Broccoli. I bet you are. The other 100 people who told me that shirt today were surely lying. What's your name?
But April, that's the brilliance of this plan. Since there's no autograph, you don't need to know their names anymore. You can really speed this up.
Yeah, but I want to know their names so we can put them in the death note.
Oh, maybe they want to be spit on after being greeted by name to make it a nice exchange. I actually think I'd like it better if April spit on me and didn't even care about my name or my existence at all.
Golly.
Oh, do you need a hug? No thanks. Being spit on is more than enough.
April spits on the guy who faints on the spot. The next person steps over him and gets the same treatment. The whole process goes quite fast. Dang, April, you got the spitting thing down to a science. Can you teach me your moves?
Thank you. The trick's all in the initial snort. You gotta work those sinuses.
You all got sodas when she's done, as April's pretty dehydrated, but grateful to you. You gain 2 boldness, but you lose 2 creativity.
Let's trade.
Everybody choose an object.
Cell phone.
Pancake.
The Art of Fire Emblem Awakening concept art textbook.
A copy of Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator.
Player order is decided based on how entertaining would it be an isekai where the main character becomes this object in a fantasy world.
Cell phone could actually be interesting.
So we have cell phone, book, Guilty Gear, and
Pancake.
and Pancake. I think Pancake would be pretty funny.
Pancake and cell phone are probably the top ones for me.
Is it there one where
I'm gonna
someone becomes a vending machine? I think cell phone's pretty
Yes.
close.
There is.
There is one.
I feel like cell phone's pretty close.
Yeah. How do you even become a video game, though?
How do you become a book? you just grow legs.
So,
I mean, if you want the isekai to be a children's show, you could be a book.
like the map from Dora.
Yeah.
Actually, there is potential of the book if the book keeps telling different stories.
And again, children's show kind of thing. Isekai, I guess. And
Yeah,
it's a
that
fantasy
could work.
Well, it says it's a fantasy world. How often do you see books in a fantasy world beyond like scrolls?
Depends on the setting.
Yeah,
I
depends how
suppose.
high the fantasy is. Yeah, could be a low fantasy.
I feel like I'm like fourth at best, worst at fourth.
At best, out of 4
At
people.
best, I'm fourth.
What would everyone's personal rankings be?
Lucan?
What do you think, Lucan?
I didn't hear the thing that I've been blanking out.
Oh.
Blink.
What's everyone's things?
I said phone.
Tep said pancake. I said the Art of Fire Emblem Awakening concept art textbook. And
I said a copy of Guilty Gear Xrd Reverie.
Like the disc or?
The disc.
a disc, a book, a pancake, and a phone.
I feel like you could do stuff with phones.
What would be entertaining? You could always hit random.
Yeah, I was just thinking, isn't there a random button?
Yeah.
There's a big pink random button.
Let's
Well,
do
it's
that.
usually white. Let's
big
see.
white
Let's let the universe decide.
What do you think's most entertaining? Cell phone, pancake, phone. Wait.
I'm going last again.
Oh,
May the
wow.
odds be with you.
It's basically the same order.
It's some Fnesha here.
Well done. Is it done enough for me?
Yeah, it's just me and
Well, I
Grace.
seem to be on a secret ending with Omen, so I guess her again.
You're locked out of Zoe for
Talk
this
about-
and them.
What did she miss from her previous life? Getting used to the modern world, or the spooky con friend group?
SpookyCon friend group.
You mean the paltry army Liam has gathered to conquer the spooky con place?
I don't think it's supposed to be an army, nor that Liam's goal is to conquer SpookyCon. I love Jamie in here.
Good face.
Obviously, even with my military prowess, I'd be almost impossible to accomplish such an objective. Once again, a war lost in interception due to Liam's legendary ineptitude. What am I supposed to do with the 4 jesters he introduced me to?
Have fun.
That's a good face.
Surely an activity much more suited for them, rather than waging war. Look at Doug, for instance. He might be excellent at giving hugs, but he has 0 combat skills. Or Zoe, an admirable woman of incredible might that has rejected destruction to embrace what? Happiness?
You make them sound really swell, actually.
Then there's Nico, a mimic who won't shapeshift.
Well, yes, they rarely do it.
They usually have their genius ideas, but I still can't understand why they avoid utilizing their most useful skill. We sometimes come up with the most ingenious plans, but they almost never include any kind of murder.
It's almost as if being with them has helped you stay far from trouble.
Precisely. April, on the other hand, that woman knows trouble. You can see that she has a thirst for blood and a penchant for violence. It's commendable. And yet, she chooses to mask such admirable traits behind a shiny and obnoxious persona. Probably all a plan to win over the masses with her cloying songs.
Sorry. That's one clever clown for you, am I right?
Indeed, she has everyone fooled, especially as she has some other considerable alluring traits. You know, traits worth admiring.
She's so lesbian.
Ah, yes, I think I've admired her traits. They are considerable indeed.
What's that excuse for an army? But I guess they are my army, and so it's my duty to command them. I will bring them countless victories, even if it costs me my other arm.
Just an arm, I actually didn't notice.
Omen sure has a thorny way of talking about their friends, but you can tell they deeply care. You spend the next hours talking about various things, but you can't help but wonder if they have thorny, beautiful things to say about you.
Fuck yeah, I'm starving.
See. You're going to a museum alone.
You're in the mood for some culture, so you decide to visit the local contemporary museum. You stand in front of a bunch of abstract paintings, some weirdly shaped sculptures, and pictures of a guy eating cherry pie while crying. Clearly you're out of your depth, but then you remember you're alone, so you don't have to pretend to understand anything.
Hot dog. Hot dog.
Oh, the sound effects are... Okay, this is the second sound effect. It's like leafy.
Oh wait, what is the second one?
It's like leafy. Fuckable. It feels really liberating, and you end up actually enjoying some of the art. Yes, the cherry pie looks delicious, you gain some fun.
Get some snacks.
Go to April.
Her career, hobbies, or the concept?
What did we talk about the first time? Was it her career?
Streaming career.
different
Let's
thing.
talk about hobbies. Hi. Well, you know I love clowning around. I like J-pop, idols, video games, singing, dancing. But anyone who follows or streams knows that much. Give me that VIP stuff. I want to know more about you. There's not much more to it, Orange. What are you expecting to hear? That I have secret hobbies like committing crimes? You silly goose. Let's break this pregnant pause. What?
That is a term in...
That is a term.
No.
The pregnant pause. Little known fact, I've actually been getting into golf recently. Oh, man. Okay, I didn't see that one coming. Why golf? With the channel and all, it's like I'm supposed to do fun stuff all the time, to be entertaining 24/7.
Golf is boring as shit, so...
Yeah. I think I just want to get into something rather boring. People will tell you golf's actually riveting, and nah, they're full of shit. It's a snooze, and I love it for that. I see. Not my biggest passion ever, but it's surely one that isn't known by the public. The company would never approve of a hobby that is that far from my brand. Well, I do approve. We can even play golf together one day. Or maybe mini golf. I feel like I enjoy that one more. No! Do not try to make golf sillier! I mean, honk! Okay, golf it is.
You spend the rest of the night looking at golf equipment. You are now intrigued by how April would look in a golfing attire.
Charisma's pretty high. Do I get a discount?
Cost someone again.
So to Sawyer.
So yeah.
You and Sawyer go off on a lovely stroll through the park.
Oh, I love the sprite for Sawyer.
Sawyer is quite the capable
Yeah.
outdoors person. They identify several animal tracks on your walk. They can identify pigeon tracks versus seagulls, rabid raccoons, normal raccoons, couple on a romantic stroll versus couple who will be walking to a divorce court. Hopefully this lovely date solidifies your footprints as walking into Sawyer's open arms. Comic time!
I do like how the guest characters here are more like proper characters in the sense that they do have different events based on where you are.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's time for the last brainstorming session of your comic. Where did the time go? It's time for blue and...
that's-
it's time for blue and
Blue and orange.
Orange.
What's legal but should be illegal? Telling people Santa isn't real. People deserve magic in their lives. Getting a tattoo from someone else's mom. You get a tattoo of a skull. It's cooler, and you can always pretend it's a skull of someone else's mom. Misusing internet slang. If you're not in on the joke, don't even try. Stealing someone's identity. Nothing is as attractive as being yourself, except maybe being someone more attractive. I gotta rethink this one.
Kind of wonder where the attractive one goes.
Two.
It's up to blue.
That might be charm.
Blue.
So
what do
I
you
was
think?
thinking where it goes in the comic.
I don't even remember what we chose in the comics, to be fair. I completely blanked on all our comic choices.
Rogan.
Let's see. Get a tattoo of someone else's mom.
Getting a tattoo of
Yeah.
Lois Griffin.
Underrated activities for a third date. Punching cherry trees until they blossom just for you and your date. Practice for the test you gotta pass to get your kissing license. It's a thing. Reading chapter 53 from Don Quixote's second volume, a truly thrilling page-turner. Studying contraception. You'll look responsible while also hinting that you wanna fuck.
Punching cherry trees. That is boldness. Oh, I'll keep losing creativity.
I don't know if any of those would have given you creativity.
Well, we lost creativity, so one of them was
I
there.
guess more boldness.
I'm for creativity. I'm so uncreative.
The vulgar.
I mean, I am playing as Damien.
Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kid,
Oh,
when
this
will they
guy.
learn? You fucking cry. No, this is
Oh wait,
different.
this was new. That was different.
You decide to take pity on him. You don't know how to comfort a child, so you just pat his head and say, "You have no enemies." You leave, proud of your words of wisdom. You didn't stop crying, but you gained boldness for how cool you look inside your head. Okay, they started adding like more of these. Before it used to be like based on the day that you put it in. Afterward, you're thinking dreamily of Omen and how sexy she is when she's trying to remove her armor and restoring her magical powers. You're daydreaming about her arguing with Liam about it, until you realize that she's actually right in front of you, arguing with Liam about it. Dreams do come true. What about half a day? And I shan't even remove the full suit, just the cape.
Omen, we've been over this. The answer is no.
Come on! I'm doing a compromise with you instead of simply bashing your skull in. Is it not indicative of the vast growth I've made as a person?
I hear you, but I said no. And even if I changed my mind, I doubt the Coven would ever agree to it.
I have ways of making them agree. Like, making
That's
them a
nice.
batch of delicious cookies, with practically no poison in them. That is what nice people do to persuade others, right?
Look at her face.
Well, it's a store.
Goodbye.
Look, I've got a town to go to now. We can talk more about this later.
Wait, you're not dismissing me outright? Does that mean I have a chance?
We'll see. Don't get your hopes up.
Too late! Ah, Yellow, good news. Liam is close to caving in and giving my powers back. I need to sharpen my rusty magic skill. One I definitely like to practice is the necromancy ritual I used to cast to raise an army of skeletons. Such wonderful times I had. I'm saying such long sentences that I just like to put a lot of pictures in so much water. Anyway. There I was, conquering kingdoms, terrifying widows and children. I was a bona fide bone lord. So, how about it? Can you work your magical non-magic skills and get me the skeleton warriors I deserve? Ugh, that's a tall order. But Omen's happiness is on the line. Time to raise those bones. This is your true calling as a shenanigans doer. Convince Omen she has raised an army of reanimated skeletons by pulling off the biggest weekend at Bernie's ever. Just raise a regular army. Almost everyone is a flesh-covered skeleton anyways. The only thing standing between Omen and a skeleton army will be skinning a lot of people.
The bottom one's definitely boldness.
Is this the one where I have to where it matters?
Yes.
Yes.
You need the higher stat, I think. The bottom one is for sure boldness because, you know, you're skinning people almost. I don't know what the
I
top
feel
one
like
is.
the top one is likely creativity.
It might be fun.
Oh, that's not good.
That could be fun.
Well, what are we thinking?
Top one.
Top one?
Yeah.
Fun!
After asking Omen for some time to prepare the spell, you call your favorite shenanigan assistant.
Hi.
Hey, Yellow, you said something about needing to borrow a skeleton? I'm kind of attached to this one, but... Well, not necessary. I've already got 25 skeletons. I just need your help making puppets out of them. The skeleton appeared! Sorry, I had to. Where did you get 25 skeletons?
Doug,
Playing Animal
you're
Crossing?
asking the wrong questions. Are we talking marionettes or ventriloquist dummies, Yellow? Any and all, you three do necro arts and crafts until Omen returns to the hotel room.
But perhaps
What? What is all this?
The skeleton on me. Doesn't it tickle your funny bone? I mean, I suppose. But why are they all tied to you three via various strings and pulleys? Did you engineer this strange bone puppet contraption, Yellow? No, we made it. It's our weekend at Bernie.
Nico, you just sat there making skeleton puns the whole time while Yellow and I glued rib cages together.
Irrelevant? So what do you say, Omen? Want to take your army to pillage a mall or something?
Thanks, but no thanks.
In fact, I'm keen to say that after some thought, I've decided to make peace with the fact that I cannot recreate my grimoire spells perfectly anymore. It's okay. A century has passed, it is only natural that times and I have changed.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Can we still show you the funny skeleton dances we practiced while we waited for you to come home?
Ah, Doug! It would be an honor to witness it. You, Nico, and Doug animate your skeletons to the dazzling dance routine for Omen's enjoyment. You can't afford to animate it. We can't afford to animate it, but let's assume you gain 2 fun witnessing it.
Let's go!
25 skeletons hitting the gritty.
Let's go. It's fart noses again.
Come to creativity, I think.
I'm stuck with 4 creativity forever.
I'm just assuming Zoe needs creativity. That would make sense, right?
You might need fun.
Creativity and fun.
Yeah.
Does she need fun?
She might.
I was assuming creativity charm.
It's hard
That
to
was
tell with
creativity and
her.
fun.
Creativity, charm, or creativity and fun.
But is 11 creativity enough? I feel like that's not enough. That's the part I'm worried about. I'm banking on creativity charm, but like I didn't even consider creativity fun.
Hot
I
dog.
think you have enough creativity. I would try. I would try for fun.
I hope she needs hot dogs.
Does she need hot dog?
What the?
You sit down to play an experimental new TTRPG called Dancing with Dragons. It's a typical Tolkien-esque fantasy setting, but all battles are decided in DDR matches against your opponents. Awesome. You carry your party because you've got moves for days. It's a little unfairly
funny.
skewed because your game master has a broken foot, but that's not your fault. You gained fun kicking ass with your S-rank DDR skills.
The sound effect played while the hot dog showed up. Perfect timing.
Time to flex your writing muscles. You're attending a workshop hosted by Zoe, author of Liam Prom, for popular fanfic about a world where everyone is Leo.
Oh, they show. I wonder if we're going to see an event they showed in the trailer.
Probably an ending thing.
Thanks for coming,
Hot
everyone.
dog.
I'm gonna share some writing tips, and then you'll get to flash write some fics of your own. Is that exciting?
I'm so nervous. Zoe's such a good writer. What if she hates my
Hot dog.
hot dog? What if she hates my work and stops being my friend and shadow bans me from reading Liam Prom ever again?
Fear not, Doug. You've trained for this. The thousands of pages of fanfics you've consumed
We're all leading up to this moment.
Hot dog.
And quick and dirty tips are, well, keep your fic quick and dirty. Write as much as you want for the rough draft. Then cut the excess and keep the sexy parts. Also, don't be afraid to get weird with it. The readers came to your house, and if they don't like how you decorate the place, they can leave. Finally, never forget the lube. That's the right advice and good life advice in general. Now get writing. Share my heart and my lines. I'll be around to check in on you.
My keyboard. Keep thinking titles. I still don't have a good fanfic idea.
Got one. You should write a 2-page essay on all of the good deeds I did this week.
I'm not doing your homework for the Redemption Arc program, Omen. Oh my gosh, is the only reason she's doing she has the Redemption Arc chances because of the deal with the Coven to do a show.
Why not? It would be fictional. It fits the
It'd be hot
criteria. Sure, you could do better than that. Suggest a fanfic for Doug to write. 9 to 5
look,
Dungeon. A slice of life about Doug working an office job as a low-level monster in a dungeon. Bad artist copy. Good artist steal. You've heard of Liam Prom. Now it's time for OmenCon.
He has magic herbs on his jacket.
Oh, he does.
Cute.
Huh.
And he has
Yeah.
wings.
OmenCon.
It's one of the like the Pokemon Hawaiian shirts.
It is.
I think my wife has one of those.
Oh.
OmenCon could be funny.
There's like 20 omens.
Okay. The top was probably smart, right?
Smart noises.
Well, it's definitely not
The bottom,
fun.
if I
It's
had
definitely
to
not
take a
fun.
guess, is
I don't think it's fun,
creativity?
charm, or creativity. I feel like it has to be smart. I'll go with the bottom one. I love it! The superior OmenCon will crush the puny Liam Prom. That scrawny motherfucker better count his days!
I'm very interested to see Omen in future games after she gets more character development. I think she's going to be a fun character. Maybe, but we need to write it first. Got any character ideas to help me get started?
I mean, you gotta throw a Garfield Omen in there. Bitches love Garfield.
You gotta throw in Hot Dog Omen. Bitches
Hot
love
dog
Hot Dog.
Omen.
And Garfield hot dog.
It's me. I am bitches.
What about this intolerant Omen? She loves ice cream, but every day she fights an eternal battle to endure the dairy farts. Well, that's tracks.
It tracks with the sound effects.
Yeah. Because farts are funny. Telling you a well-timed fart sound is a technique of humor.
Hot
I
dog.
think, unfortunately, you got undercut by the hot dog there, Doug. Well-timed hot dog got you there, Doug. I'm sorry.
Hot dog.
A fart sound is not the peak of.
I'm gonna let Tep handle that, actually, with sound effects. Okay.
Fine. You win this round.
Okay. Not forgetting about the Garfield Omen, right? That was $1 million idea.
Oh, I've got an idea for the protagonist. Good Omen.
What the fuck is a good omen?
You know, an Omen who isn't evil. And now they've learned that they're a bad guy in most realities, so...
So the other omens lead them down the path of villainy in the ultimate unredemption arc. Brilliant.
I'm impressed, Doug. At this rate, you'll be the one running the workshop next year.
I could never take your spot. Also, public speaking makes me want to throw up, and you don't want to see what it looks like when a slime throws up.
You all spend the rest of your workshop pitching ideas for omen. Good omen, bad omen, bikini omen, Marxist omen, pizza omen, and yes, even Garfield
Hot
omen.
dogs!
The hot dog Omen.
Not hot dog omen though.
That was not original.
You gain 2 creativity, but you lose boldness. I'm fine with that. My stats are
I
fairly
wish
balanced.
we got to see some of the Omens, oh well.
My stats are fairly balanced.
If anything, it's because I don't have enough fun.
It's because you don't have enough hot dog.
Fully charged.
That's true. Didn't need enough hot dogs.
Alright, let's try again.
Let's see if you lose it immediately again.
Do I lose it immediately?
Third time in a row. You're set to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes, you panic and order a made-up cocktail like a twisted torso, a hog on the hill, and a vacuum cleaner. What do you know? They do have those. You prove your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur, and you get totally shit-faced thanks to your creativity for coming up with drink names. Later, you and April's clown egg are having one of your now frequent heart-to-heart chats. Xenoblade, but you talk with an egg.
I'm talking to an egg. Can I tell you a secret, little April? I think I'm really starting to like Big April. And this might be crazy, but I think she might like me too. But you can't tell her, okay? Not even with telepathic connection I'm convinced you two share.
Then your alarm goes off. April's done with work for the day. You stuff little April in your pocket and run to meet up with her big sister.
Hi, cutie pie.
Hi, Orange. It's great to see you. What do you want to do now that I'm free?
Aren't you supposed to turn in the egg?
We were, yes.
I'm keeping it now. It's mine. Whatever you feel like. I just hope nobody tries to split us up this time. Gosh, same. How crazy would it be if that happened again? Who would even try to come between us now? The egg? A jealous ex, or maybe the government? Well, anyway, I was thinking we could...
It's me, Nico.
Hey April, I've been looking all over for you. I met this guy that you have to date.
Huh? Since when do you like to play matchmaker, Nico?
Since right now, meet my new friend and your soulmate, Serpientito.
Oh my god, it's him.
Compound it.
Let me bring out the fucking... Oh dear.
No!
No, that was the lizard.
Those are the lizards. This is
No,
a
that was the
snake.
lizards, but I still did it for this character. Hola, my sweet tropical flower. Let me wrap my stuff around your gorgeous, delicious throat.
You can't really do that. I have a thing in the way. You're joking, right?
I would never joke about the true love between a clown and a sexy snake.
Damn, little April. Should have known there'd be another bump in the road to making Big April mine. What the heck, Orange? I think you registered my clown 8 days ago. Instead, you're just talking to it? That's so creepy.
This seems like a bad time. Serpentito and I can come back later.
This is a really funny screen cap.
Yikes! The psychosexual attachment you formed with little April seems to be freaking out Big April. Is there any way you could smooth this over and still get the girl? Explain to April that this isn't creepy at all because you collect painted eggs that look like all of your friends. Explain to April that you would never abandon something as precious as an egg she laid. I don't know what the
Okay.
fuck either stat.
I have life-size moles of all my friends.
What the I don't have no idea what stat either of these are.
The top one might be creativity, because
I
that's
think the top
painted
one's
eggs.
creativity.
I am so low on that I'm just gonna go with the bottom
Bit-
one.
I think the bottom was charm.
Oh, I have so much of that. Give me that.
Yeah.
What? You heard me. How could you ask me to abandon your precious child at some cold, unloving registry? You really think I laid this egg? Well, yeah, out of your clown clique, I assume. What? Oh, you didn't know? Sex ed's really going downhill, huh? The clique is an orifice that ejects all lower body excretion, such as poop eggs and... What the fucking Chloe kids? You just don't have... I mean, where did you get those weird assumptions on clown anatomy exactly? The Wikipedia page is for clowns and fish. I didn't expect so much overlap in these two species, but I'm not one to judge. Oh, she's stupid. I think you read the page for clownfish. I have smarts. Why did I... God. Fish and clowns have extremely different anatomy for the record. They do? Jeez, no wonder I flunked biology. Either way,
It's
I'm
the
really
one that you
sorry.
failed.
I'm really sorry I didn't register you right. I just thought it was a really important part of you, and, well, you're really important to me.
You're such a silly
Oh, you silly goose! I can't can't stay mad at you even when you're being a bit of an idiot. Actually, especially then.
Look at that! Being an idiot finally got you laid! Never give up on your dream. Never kill yourself.
Never kill yourself.
There's a picture of the egg and it just says never kill yourself.
You ordered an omelet? Oh no!
In Little April's honor.
You made me kill her?
Mods, take this picture of an egg and put never kill yourself on it.
1 second, let me do that. Let me do that right now.
You and April go out to dinner to celebrate. You order an omelet in Little April's honor, with a side of hash browns and 2 charms. Am I good to continue?
I
wait,
got
it's
the
the
image.
image.
Is the image going out of context, or?
1 second, I'm gonna...
Blue?
Mud tall.
Hmm?
Mud tall, yeah. Or the badass. Okay.
Badass. Charm or smart? What are you going for again?
Sawyer.
Sawyer.
Sawyer, right.
We don't really know.
It was just low boldness or something like that. What was it?
It seemed to be kind of low, but
First,
this
quiet
high.
light. That's all we know.
I think it
Sawyer
seemed to be
is-
like... I think it was either charm or fun.
It's just boldness has to be the lowest stat, I think.
I think Merch Hall is charm.
You wanna go?
Yeah, mud tall.
You wanna go
That's what I
merch hall?
said. Yeah, that's what I said before.
You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR sets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on and you see your surroundings. Yup, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you. Like 2 charm good. Later you're hanging out at the con with Sawyer. They're being a good sport, but you're aware that this nerdy indoorsy activity isn't really their scene.
So, what's next, Blue? Another panel?
Actually, I was going to just spending the second half of the day doing something you like to do.
Let's leave.
Lucan,
Like what?
can you put that in out of context, please?
We could
Yeah.
go for a hike, or do a petting zoo, or go horseback riding.
Sorry, give me a second, I gotta put it on screen.
Okay.
Put
Okay.
it on the screen and leave it there until the next day and just don't question it.
It's like the ball board that never left.
I could just put it on the...
It was like a bull bear with a gaming headset or something.
It's perfect.
Never kill yourself. I'll put it right here between the day and the location.
Never kill yourself.
Okay. Luncheon.
Okay. Say no more. I'd love to go horseback riding.
I do want to point out inside of the car he has a horse apparently. Or they, sorry.
That's true. I mean, cars do that.
Besides, this guy could really use the exercise after being tied up in the parking lot for so long. Are you gonna bring your horse? I'd love to finally meet the famous Thunderfuck III. He sounds like a beaut. I think he won 4 Kentucky Derbies before the age of 3. I didn't know they did multiple derbies a year.
Sawyer, you sweet innocent child.
Alright, now is a good time to mention that you've been convincing Sawyer you're an ace equestrian in your own right. The lies spiraled out of control, as lies often do, and you wind up telling them that you ride a prize stallion named Thunderfuck III.
Well, Thunderfuck is so talented. They just had to add a second derby to give everyone a chance to see him.
Nice. Anyway, I'll grab Biscotti. You go get Thunderfuck from the 5-star horse hotel you put him up in.
That is
And
the name
we'll
that
meet up
wouldn't even
later in
be
the
equal
park.
for the Kentucky Derby. Oh hey! Kentucky Derby's this weekend, if I recall.
Well shit, guess it's time to put your imaginary horse where your mouth is. You take a moment to reflect on the fact that you really don't need to lie like this. You can connect with people even if you aren't the best at the thing they like. They could grow to like you for other reasons, like your personality. Incredible. Unfortunately, it's way too late to back out now. You gotta find a horse. Fast.
Bojack. I mean,
According to your arcane knowledge, someone bitten by a werehorse becomes a horse themselves. It's like a trick to get free horses. Go to a horse shop and say it's your birthday. There's a good chance they'll gift you a horse for your birthday.
Okay, nodded.
I
Without a
guess.
second thought, you hit the streets and search until you find a wandering werehorse. It looks exactly like a regular horse, but you can sense the were bloodlust devouring its soul. Now, to find a stranger willing to be bitten by it.
Hey, you wanna get bitten by this werewolf?
No, why would I willingly get bitten by a
Oh, we
horse?
had them earlier.
Please, I need a horse I can ride on my date.
Why do you even need me? Can't you just ride the horse you have with you?
What about you, sir? Do you have room in your heart to get bitten by this werewolf so I can find love?
This must be charm.
Well, I
oh,
suppose if it's for love.
That's the spirit. Stick out your arm. You're gonna be the thunderfuck stallion of my dreams.
Oh, I have to be renamed that. Can't you call me Rupert? I like the name I have.
No offense, but Rupert's the dorkiest name I've ever heard. Plus, it's the name of Stewie's teddy bear.
Well then, it looks like you just lost yourself a werehorse.
Damn.
Looks like
Hey,
you failed
Blue.
this ending.
Didn't expect to see you here. Is this the titular thunderfuck?
No. This is the werewolf. I was gonna have it bite someone so I can perpetrate the lie that I have a horse. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, there's no such thing as a werehorse. It's just a regular horse, which you can totally ride if you want to.
You'd beg to differ, if those eyes are an indication, but you suppose Sawyer is the expert. You two go on a horseback riding date. The horse only bites you a few times. You have a strange craving for hay afterwards, but that's probably unrelated. You get too smart for your werehorse plan, which wasn't actually that smart, but I gotta reward you with something. You lose 2 charm though.
Never mind that. I thought it. Okay.
Do they count as events?
Oh.
I can't remember. Who'll be your love?
We're Omen.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Green time.
You wanted Zoe?
I guess. By circumstance.
Then you get a fool for the.
That's
Not good.
sick creativity,
Sweet.
right?
Oh, sorry.
None of these.
Yeah.
So,
Everything.
I'm sorry for a loud fucking car.
I didn't hear
I
anything.
didn't hear it.
Finally,
It's
the
very
Arc
hot
Gang
here.
gathers
It's-
round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor.
Oh, Jacqueline!
Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth. It's set to be the next harem sensation. Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city in search of some delicious tobacco. Little does she know what she'll find is love. Due to fate and the precarious state of the economy, she'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates. I should move Never Kill Yourself. Give me a second.
Oh,
Milo's there!
Milo, the Minotaur, and I recognize the last one, but I don't know the name.
Milo, Morty, and the third one.
I don't know
The
where to
third
put.
one.
I'll put Never Kill Yourself in the top right corner for now.
Nice.
There's the buff, ever horny Morty, quiet, handsome Mamimi, seductive, breathtaking Milo, and many more. If this wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to the urban life's most puzzling aspect, the existence of an underworld known as the sewers. Ah, poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors, but she can't decide who to reciprocate for one big reason. An ancient curse. Only one thing is clear. There will be lots of kissing on the mouth.
Milo.
Who's
Who wants to be-
Jacqueline?
Who wants to be Jackie?
Well,
I'll take Milo or Morty, I guess.
I could be Jackie if
Okay.
you want. Or you, unless you want them. Milo, you're back. You can take it.
Milo, you're back. I thought you were still mad at me after I got a tattoo of your mom while I was drunk.
Jug, I can never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I always wanted to tell you.
Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower!
Look at her.
We swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until the cherry trees blossomed.
That's
Okay.
Milo.
Oh, I didn't realize Milo was talking. Well, I realized Jacqueline should have some say in that, and also fuck you.
You know, it's really funny you consider Milo could have been writing this.
Who's my Mimi or whatever their name was.
Guys?
Hey guys, what's happening out here?
To be continued.
They didn't even
Yeah,
have
I remember Mimi, but I don't remember anything about her. I'm pretty sure she's from Road Trip.
This one doesn't have a chapter number, like the other one did. Oh yeah. I was first, so I definitely failed.
Aw.
You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you.
You wanna go to the party with me? Right at 6:52 p.m.
Evil.
Did she just ghost you in real life?
To be continued? No.
Oh.
That was a hell of a rejection.
It was so bad that Facebook saves an anniversary for it, giving you nearly a reminder of all your painful failure to find love.
He's so sad.
Remind me why everyone still uses
I ordered
Facebook?
friend day.
You didn't ask anyone to go out to the after party with you. You got the perfect night planned already. You're picking yourself up in a limo, treating yourself to a nice dinner, and plan to arrive at Fashionable 3 hours late. You even got yourself a bouquet. It's a surprise.
This feels as good as a special mission.
You had an
Oh, you
excellent
didn't
time
get-
at the party.
You didn't get Sawyer, I guess.
You get Sawyer, but you had a good time yourself.
You left it all on the dance floor. Your moves were sick. They were nasty. They were absolutely disgusting.
But you successfully went by yourself.
I mean all that in a good way, of course. A hip way, even.
Good job of
Best
getting
party
the
ever. It was off the Chazane. What do you do, fellow youth? Yeah, because you can fail going by yourself. So, you at least got the minimum.
Yeah.
You go looking for Omen to invite them to the party, but they actually ended up finding you first.
Yellow! You'll never believe it! Liam actually convinced the Coven to let me take off my cape for a few hours. Who would have thought that the tedious fucker would actually be good for something? This should allow me to channel at least some of my power.
We're gonna die.
That's incredible, Omen. What spells do you want to cast first?
Actually, I've decided not to cast any magic.
What? But I thought that was the whole reason you wanted to take the cape off.
It was at first, but now I've realized that there are other things I'd rather do without my clothes. I'm talking about sex.
Oh. Never mind.
With you.
Yeah, no, I got that. I'm in.
Of course you are.
She doesn't want to have sex with the cape on.
Considering that they spent out of practice for over 100 years, Omen's surprisingly great. You can't believe they gave up their chance to magically turn people inside out just to fuck you. Maybe they're closer to redemption than you thought. Or maybe they're just hornier than they are evil. Either way, it's a win.
April.
You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite clown to go to the con after party with you.
The after party, huh? I'm surprised you're not inviting little April.
You're never living this down in this timeline.
Nah, put that place behind me now. Well, that's good, because I really do like you. Exclamation point. How about I pick you up at 8? Like, huh? Yes! We did it, old friend!
The after party was great, but the end of the night was even better.
Whoa!
April took you back to her place and showed you a good time in her
Oh.
balloon room.
Music.
It was sight to behold.
What is the music? It's just...
I think it just ends after a while.
Oh, okay.
In a way, you're grateful for all the hoops you had to jump through to date her, since they led this night of warmth, balloony bliss. As soon after the con is over, you and April went together to give little April to the Clown Egg Registry, with a tearful farewell. Honk honk.
Honk honk. Gay men.
Gay men.
Who knew secret ending?
Gay men.
Hmm.
The egg ending.
Well, there's only 34 endings right now.
Oh.
Before we knew it, the con had ended.
Hmm.
It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made, of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went down our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there, with us. And with that came a truth that, to this day, we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
Now, you guys swear that Polly was in these, but they posted something on Twitter earlier, and I definitely did not see Polly.
It might have been,
It might have
it might have been
Greg.
Vicky.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Anyway, I have to go now, so...
I do as well.
Hmm.
Thanks for
Okay.
having
I
us
see.
here.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks. Good night.
Bye-bye.
I'm good.
Mhm.
Do we have the streamer free streamer
Yeah.
friendly version?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bid you all welcome to the streamer version of Monster Gun's credit song. Technically this time I made the other credit song, so you can really stream that one. But we couldn't pass the chance to include...
Yeah, there's also apparently an acoustic version of the song. Where's the production, baby?
Cause when you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me.
Yeah, that you definitely saw Vicky. They said that the credits was designed basically to be like an end, to show how they leave and how they arrive. So it's kind of like ending a run and starting another.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing! Leave us a good review!
Yippee. We unlocked Kale, a new outfit for
Yeah.
April, a new outfit for Omen, a new comic genre, 2 new comic genres. Okay. We can look at these next time.
Okay.
Stream outro things. Thanks to anyone who watched today, the VOD
Yeah.
or the stream. I don't have any announcements, I don't think. I don't know when our next Dokapon session will be, because I think Flip is busy with school.
I think they're ending. They're ending the.
Yeah, I think they're like finals or something.
Mm.
So I'm not sure when our next Dokapon stream will be. It's either next week or not again for like another month. But either way, there will be a stream next week with something. We'll see what it is.
Mm.
So, my co-hosts, I have a question for you two.
Yeah?
Can you two tell me something funny?
42.
Penis.